Hello, I'm back from vacation and I did receive a bunch of DM asking me like the process, how did we go, and how was the situation pandemic and like the rules. So while I'm doing my makeup, I'm gonna explain you guys how we did go and how was there and they're coming back all the process. So I already prepped my skin. I'm gonna do my makeup while explaining what we went through and how it did go. Yeah, so let's start. So the way I did prep my skin, I did use a Shiseido foundation, 340 OAK shade, and I also mixed a little bit of Maybelline Fit Me around my eyes because I got tan and obviously I can't use the same shade than I do use usually. Start by baking and leave it on because I'm gonna bake under my eyes. I couldn't just leave my skin like this and do my makeup in front of you guys because my skin look different than usually, and I got a couple sun spots, and there are spots which are more darker than the other ones because you know I try to avoid the sun as much as I can because I don't try to get tan. People try to get tan in vacation and summertime. I'm avoiding because if I put my arm out I get dark, so just trying to avoid it. So I'm just gonna remove the powder. Just want to bake a little bit to make it lighter also, and also looks, it's gonna set all day long, which I need today. So while I'm preparing my eyes with Patrick Top Palette, I'm gonna explain you guys the process to go to Republic Dominican, how we went and what we need. So first thing, they do ask you to do a PCR test before to go in the country, and also fully vaccination if you don't wanna be in quarantine when you come back to Canada. So we've been fully vaccinated, and we went and we had to do our e-ticket for Republic Dominican. So when you enter the country, you do have to have that arrive e-ticket to show at the airport. It was pretty quick the way we enter Republic Dominican. Like we haven't been asked any question or asked for any proof of test. We just need to do our e-ticket and that was all. So they didn't ask us anything extra than that. Yeah, so that was the way we just entered to Republic Dominican. And also when you arrive there, the airport wasn't too big, so you just exit, you take your luggage, and you're like basically free. For the hotel we've been going, we had a car which did pick us up. People are wearing a mask inside of the airport, and also for like the people who's coming to pick you up, they also all wear a mask. You wear a mask on the bus if wanted most of the time, because it wasn't that mandatory because it's like more travel touristic type of thing. I think they don't want to bother the tourists that much. Nobody asked us to like truly wear a mask or anything. Also when we arrive to the hotel, like you checking and everything, they ask you in the lobby to wear a mask. When you approach people, you do have to wear a mask. When you do order food, like let's say you go to the bar, have a drink, it was pretty strict. Everybody has to wear a mask to be able to grab the order. Inside of the hotel, you don't have to, but like let's say I'm going to a bar or going to the buffet, you have to have a mask to be able to enter basically. So all closed places, you had to wear a mask. If you're expecting for like club and casino to be open, they are closed in the hotel. And that wasn't open. Big Lancome mascara. So that, like I was saying, inside of the hotel it's pretty strict, and also inside of the buffet when you go, they give you a glove, so you don't touch everything with your hands, so you don't use the same tool than everybody, so which is pretty good. I actually love that. It was like pretty strict about that too, so it's very like hygiene and product. And then there is like hand sanitizer everywhere, so which is amazing, like to protect you and protect others. So the rules were approximately these in the hotel. So it's pretty much the mask and like the gloves when you go to the buffet. Other than that, it was nice. It was pretty clean. If you're expecting too many people, it's not that packed. They say their capacity is lower inside hotel, so they don't have too much people. There is not too much attraction either, because it's like pretty limited to avoid spread of like any virus basically. So there is no disco. We didn't dance. It was just animation, which was outside, which is not inside. Like the shows and stuff were outside, not inside, so people are not like actually sitting too much with each other. So that was good too. People are pretty much outside, pretty much following all the rules, which was pretty amazing inside of the hotel. So now I'm gonna use Charlotte Tilbury medium to my favorite bronzer. So now I'm gonna use Charlotte Tilbury medium to airbrush bronzer, my favorite one. I love this one. I'm obsessed. So on our way to come back to Canada, I found them. Something else about the hotel right now. Pretty much all the hotel have the same issue in this time of the season, because it's seaweed season. So if you're planning to travel around this time, there is a lot of seaweeds in the hotels. Like the beach are not that clean. That's something to keep in mind if you want to travel around this time. They say it's getting better towards December, January, towards March. It's all beautiful and clear, so there's not seaweeds. Yeah. So I'm gonna continue using Charlotte Tilbury. This is my favorite. I'm gonna use Pillow Talk in the mini size on my lips. And I'm gonna set my daily makeup. It's done, and let me explain you guys the way it goes when you come back. So when you come back to Canada, you do your e-ticket again from Republic Dominican to your departure, so like arrival to Canada. You have to do that. You have to have that ready all the time, because they ask you a couple times. Also, you have to fill out their app, which is ArriveCAN. And this app, you have to upload your vaccine. So you have to actually tell if you have been vaccinated or no. And they give you a sticker, like if you're fully vaccinated on the airport. So this shows like when you go through the line, you show them your passport. And I think it's a random thing if they want to test you back and to see if you have been fully vaccinated. Another thing we didn't know when we go, and we actually learned over there when we are coming back, it's you have to get tested 72 hours prior your flight. So they have to check if you have COVID, basically. And if you're positive, you actually stay there for 2 more weeks, because you have to quarantine. So on our way back, we had to make a test, and it was 90 US. You have to pay that to get tested, and you have to do a PCR test. You can't do an antigen test. It has to be a PCR. So you have to do PCR to your coming back to Canada. So we did the PCR when we are coming back to Canada. And you have to show that. You have to show it when you're gonna take the plane in Republic Dominican to come back to Canada. So that was pretty much all the things we had to go through this pandemic situation. Other than that, everything was nice, everything was fine. You just have to wear your mask all the time, other than eating on the plane, which is quite a bit understanding, because you want to protect yourself and you want to protect the others. So that was the only rule we truly basically went through. So other than that, The vacation was amazing. If you're wondering how our vacation went, I'm gonna upload a next video, which is gonna be about our experience of scuba diving. Like, it was a dream come true. I'm super excited to make that video and upload it soon. So I hope you guys enjoy my video, and if you have any other question, don't be shy, just DM me. I'm gonna answer your question about the process we had to go through when we went to Dominic in this pandemic situation. So I hope you guys enjoy my video. Love you guys all.